Yeah, I can hear myself now. Let me check, see where Alex is. I'm talking now. Test, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I saw it. Hey, you got one of those things on the screen? I'm going to do a video from this. Testing. 1, 2, Charlie, what's up?
Hello.
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hey, for the UFC Open, we're going to do things a little different because they want to do a 10 count for George Foreman. So what we can do is, when we tape the intro, we can tape a cold intro where it's us setting up the 10 count. So they want to do the intro of us three saying, hey, you know, we lost George Foreman this past week, Houston legend. We're going to do a 10 count in honor of, you know, his legacy, and Patrick Hutton, his godson, is going to do the ceremonies. We're going to do that 10 count. There's going to be pictures, and then we'll come to the Open, and then we'll do the actual Open. So we're going to take two things. Does that make sense? Yeah. So I can come back to the truck and talk it out a little bit more with, yeah. They're going to do it right here. So it would be recorded cold intro of George Foreman, me setting it up with Michael and Alex. Then you're going to go live to the actual 10 count, then come back to the pre-recorded intro that we normally do. Yeah. That's going to be just during the UFC portion. Okay. Alex should...
Yeah, I just texted him. He hasn't responded yet, which usually means he's parking.
Yeah, he's probably just walking in. So that gives us just a couple of minutes to set up real quickly, and then we'll tape it. We'll knock it out in one intro. It should be an easy one.
Yeah, the Facebook intro.
All right, give us like 2 minutes here.
Mic check. Oh, there we go. I can hear myself way better
There
now.
you go.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
H-Town, we are throwing down as the entire MMA world's eyes are on us to wrap up the weekend with Fury FC 103 on UFC Fight Pass. But first, we get things started with a stacked H-Town, we are throwing down as the entire MMA world's eyes are on us to wrap up a great weekend in mixed martial arts with Fury FC 103 on UFC Fight Pass. But first, we get things started with a stacked prelims broadcast live from the Imagine venues in Houston, Texas. It is time for these fighters to unleash the fury. And welcome in, I'm Rahil Ramzanali, joined by the black belt himself, Michael Alexander, and UFC veteran and Fury FC Hall of Famer Alex Morono. And to get things started, we have some breaking news. The fight between Micah White and Alex Eliam is now off. Alex had to pull out of that fight, so Micah is no longer fighting, but still so many talented fighters on this card to get us going, Michael.
Yeah, Cory Sandhagen claims he's got the next big thing in Connor Owens. Connor Owens versus Jeremy Alba. That should be a good fight. I can't wait to see it.
Man, it's going to be a fun card to get us going here on the prelims broadcast. So let's get things started and join the fourth member of our broadcast crew, the Fury FC Hall of Famer, the best dressed man in MMA, and birthday boy just celebrated a birthday, Wayne Leggett. We are throwing down as the entire MMA world's eyes are on us to wrap up a great weekend in mixed martial arts with Fury FC 103 on UFC Fight Pass. But first, we get things started with a stacked prelims broadcast live from the Imagine venues in Houston, Texas. It is time for these fighters to unleash the fury. And welcome in, I'm Rahil Ramzanali, joined by the black belt himself, Michael Alexander, and UFC veteran and Fury FC Hall of Famer Alex Morono. And to get things started, we have some breaking news. The fight between Michael White and Alex Eliam is now off. Alex has to pull out of that fight. H-Town, we are throwing down as the entire MMA world's eyes are on us to wrap up a great weekend in mixed martial arts with Fury FC 103 on UFC Fight Pass. But first, we get things started with a stacked prelims broadcast live from the Imagine venues in Houston, Texas. It is time for these fighters to unleash the Fury, and welcome in. I'm Rahil Ramzan Ali, joined by the black belt himself, Michael Alexander, and UFC veteran and Fury FC Hall of Famer Alex Morono. And some breaking news to start this broadcast. Micah White and Alex Eliam is no longer happening. That fight is off the card right now. Alex had to pull out. So, hey, tough for Micah, a kid who was so excited and ready to showcase and make this run, but he is off, but still so many good fighters on this card.
Yeah, UFC veteran Cory Sandhagen is here today, and he's got a guy from his gym that he claims is the next big thing. Owens versus Jeremy Alba. Watch out for that fight.
That's going to be fun. Maya Stewart back in action after pulling off that upset against Liv Beerley. She is taking on Kayla Yontef and so many more. So let's get things started right now and join the fourth member of our broadcast crew, the best dressed man in MMA, the Fury FC Hall of Famer, the birthday boy himself, Wayne Leggett. H-Town, we are throwing down as the entire MMA world's eyes are on us to wrap up a great weekend in mixed martial arts.